get into that give you to help reduce your shipping. We have a few nails. We have a lot of $6 nails that we're going to be doing tonight. Well, today, and then I'll be hopping back on later on tonight if you are missing anything. So let's go ahead and get this item pinned. Enter into that give you to help reduce your shipping. So let's go ahead and get into these $6 nails. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Hey, Pookie Butt, how are you? Haven't seen you. All right, let's go ahead and get through these. So if y'all don't know, I usually load up my display first. After I load up my display, then I run the nails. If you see a nail that you want me to run before I get to running them, just let me know and say run, and I will do so, okay? Let's go ahead and get these nails loaded up. And again, I'll be back on later on tonight. I've been okay packing things are tough right now. Girl, packing things for what? Like your shipments and stuff like that? Like your shipments and stuff like that. Those are a size small. Okay, I do have other sizes. You have to move. Why? Hi, CK Mama. How you doing? Go ahead, hop into that Givey to help reduce your shipping. These are small. Long story, girl. It's like that sometimes. Got a cute little flower on those. And again, if you see something you want me to run, let me know. These are a medium. Has that nice little cat eye with that jewel nail. You get a nice little vintage kind of vibe with these. You get the polka dot on one hand and you get the gems. Stop in before I go to storage. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. These are a small. These are a small. Yes, girl. Where's your too, Bookie Bud? These are a small. I do have more mediums and larges. This is just what I grabbed and went with, okay? These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. And I made sure to get small, medium, larges from my supplier. Yang, yang, yang. Why everybody want to have a voice right now? Okay, these are a small. And again, I load them and then I run them. It's quite a few. It's quite a few today. Okay, these are a small. Small. That's what he said. These are a medium. Give kind of Hawaiian vibes. I like that. These give very springtime vibes. These are a large. Oh, where's the other? Hold on. I gotta find the other what you call it today. These are a medium. These are a medium. A large. A cute little hand painted design on the nail. These are a medium. Okay. These are a small. And cute little flower one. And please save to tonight's show. I will be back on tonight. These are a medium. I really like those. These are a large. And then these are a small. I really like that color. That's better. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and run these. After we run these, we're going to clear off the board. Once we clear off the board, then we'll move on to the next ones, okay? Let's go ahead and run these. We're going to move rather quickly on these. Let's see. We're going to do 5 seconds on these. I really want to do shorter just because I have quite a few. Do you have purple and gold super gemmed out? If it's going to be super gemmed out, that's going to be more so in my other that I am not sure, I'll be honest with you. That was really specific in a good way. I am not sure. I have like over probably 200 to 300 nails just in the $6 collection. So I have quite a few. They have a what you call it? A biography of him. Mr. Neighborhood. Mhm. These are a small. These are a small. Okay. These are a large. These are a small. And usually I would do more than just show it like this. Usually I would do more than one time. But I have too many nails at this moment to do it. Okay. These are a small. These are a medium. I'm just trying to figure out like why right now. Whole time they were so quiet, but now we're just super talkative. These are a small. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. Enter into that. Give me to help reduce that shipping. These are a large. These are a medium. Small. These are small. These are size small. These are size small. Size large. These are a size large. These are a medium. These are a size medium. These are a small. And we're about to load up the display one more time. Okay, let's go and load up the display. Want some more nails. All right, we have these. These are a small, medium, large, large. I like those. Large. These are a medium. Those are cute too. Those are medium. Medium. These are a medium. Large. Look at that cherry. It is a 3D cherry. That is super cute. I like that contrast. This is a small. All that glitter. This is a medium. These are a small. These are a small. The phone is not letting me see anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What not be what not. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a girl. What are these? Why you ain't gonna let nobody know what these are? These are a. It looks like these are a medium. Let me just triple check. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a medium. Hi, Patricia. These are a medium. We're almost done filling these up, and then we're going to run these. Hello there. I'll be on later on tonight as well. These are a large. Definitely Y2K vibes. These are a large. These are more subtle. These are a large. So dainty. I like that pink color. I really, really like that pink color. Hi, Thrifty Missy. How you doing? These are a medium. And let's go ahead and run these and clear off the board. These are the smalls. I like that. These are a medium. These are a medium. Okay. These are a large. Hi, Lisa Watt. Welcome. Welcome back. These are large. These are a large. Large. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. My bad. These are a large. I'm trying to run it. Golly. There we go. These are a large. Small. Medium. These are a medium. Small. Medium. medium. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Boss Queen. These are mediums. These are mediums. Small. These are a small. Hi, 0789. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nistrada. These are small. Yes, of course. Of course. Absolutely. These are a medium. And the one I use is a Curve Life. Curve Life glue is the best. Can you show how to remove nails? I can't. I have a lot of nails to show. I cannot. I'll just YouTube it. Definitely just YouTube it. That's what I did. These are a large. These are a medium. Traction nails grown out. Not like where it's time to put a new set on. They're not that grown out, but they grow underneath these for sure. Like, I haven't had these on for a week yet. When it gets past that week time, then I can start seeing like it's almost time to change them out. Let's go ahead and start loading up this display. Those are a large. I'm gonna just show them and just load them up so we can get past these quickly. Because like I said, I have like between 200 to 300 of these nails. Hi, Pong Pong. Okay, these are small. And then after I show these, I will run them and then reload the display. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Alicia. I'm just loading the display, and after I load the display, I will run these and call out the sizes. But if you see anything and you're wondering the size or you want me to run them, let me know, and I will let you know. These are a medium. Let's go ahead and run these. Okay. These are a large. These are a large. Those are a large. These are a medium. These are a large. And definitely save. I have another show coming on tonight, okay? This is just a quick little pop-up show. I usually take more time, but this is just a quick pop-up show before the show tonight. Y'all basically getting first dibs. These are a small. These are a small. Some nubbies. Some cute little nubbies. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a small. These are small. These are a large. These are a medium. These are a medium. Do you have the nails you are wearing? Unfortunately, I don't. I can get them in, but I stole these nails for myself. I don't. I don't. I have stuff like them, but these nails specifically, girl, I ordered these specifically for myself and my friend. Because they're hard to get. I don't know why, but they're so hard to get. These are a medium. Thank you so much for hearting the screen. Thank you. Thank you. They are. Yeah, but I can get them. Girl, I can get them. They're hard for other people to get, but I can get them. Okay. I usually sell them between like 12 and 15. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They're a bit pricey. They aren't six. They are not six because you really don't see them up here like that. So they are not six. All right. After we run these, we're going to go ahead and load this display back up. We are making it through these nails. Thank you so much. Enjoy the giving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's bring another one up. I like that heart on these. Let me run these. After we run these, I'm gonna go ahead and load this display up with a whole bunch of new cute nails. These are all new nails. These are all nails. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. Seriously. Right. These. And I'm gonna show y'all a set. Hold on. Because it's just you and me. Let me show you a cute set. Don't tell nobody I showed you. These. Let me see. Not those. These right here. Don't tell nobody. Look at that. Are those not like what? For them to be nails is crazy. For them to be nails is crazy. In there. All right. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I will be back up here. I will be back up here. And what we watching on TV today, y'all, this is, what is this again? Madagascar? What is it called? Madagascar 2. Where are my babies in the middle? They're here. Invisible Physicist 24. You got that Givey. That helps to reduce the shipping when you purchase your nails. These are a large. They over here watching the show right along with me, overall to the side, eating their food. Doing the most. Living their best life. Hi, babies. Hi, cookies. Girl, don't say hi to them. You know why? Because they've been cutting up, per usual. Per usual. All right, let's go ahead and start these off. I will be on later again tonight, so please save that show. I'm only doing these for 3 seconds. I'm gonna do them for 5. I'm gonna do it for 5 because once I put these to the side, they're actually going. They're actually done. Invisible Fizzes, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. They are so, and I like what I like about this Kuromi is it actually looks like Kuromi. Y'all know how they be putting Kuromi and they be looking cross-eyed. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, Invisible Fizzes, let me get your box together. Let's get your box together, girl. Love Kuromi. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm a Hello Kitty girl. To be honest with you, I'm a Hello Kitty girl. But this one, Melody, I've been liking Melody. She's not as good as Hello Kitty, but if somebody gave me my Melody gift, then I wouldn't be upset. He's definitely gonna have to go in a what you call it, in that the plastic nail thing, because she's cute. She is cute, but she's not giving Hello Kitty vibes. You know, I'm not gonna sit here in front with you. Like I really like Melody like that because she's not that girl. She's not that girl. Hello Kitty is. And Kuromi, because Kuromi is like to me the evil version of Hello Kitty. Truthfully. All right. Let me see. I'm getting your box together, girl. She's cute, KKL. She's cute. Y'all hyping her up a little bit too much. They putting Jordan back on Jordan boxes. What did it used to be? What is it? What is it? Oh, the actual man? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. I guess they got to do something because people really don't care for Jordans like that no more. Stop it. These are a small. These are a small. Oh, KKL. Before anybody leaves, let me show y'all this one set of nails I really been waiting to show somebody. Y'all, why did I get these? Don't tell nobody I showed y'all because I was going to save them for tonight's show. These are going for 15. These are going for $15. Y'all, am I crazy? Or am I crazy? But like, oh my gosh, I was like, if these don't go for 15, I have to keep them. I don't care. I'm either gonna look at them for the rest of my life, or I'm just going. I don't care. They're so adorable. They're so adorable, literally. And then I have these too. These are long though. I couldn't do these. Those are long. But yeah, I got some stuff. Mardi Gras party fingers. Girl, how is it Mardi Gras? And well, them last ones was Mardi Gras kind of vibes, I guess. But the other one was supposed to be like we call it Chinese New Year. That's that. That's what that supposedly is. You know, and I'm working on getting them water nails, y'all. These are small. Them water nails, they're very interesting, but they're pricier. How much do y'all see water nails usually going for? And be honest, how much do y'all really see water nails going for? Because I need to see if they're worth getting 12 to 15. Nah, the price that I would be getting them for, it wouldn't be worth it. So either the lady gonna have to cut a deal or something. Because yeah, the price I would be getting them for, selling them 12 to 15 would not be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would. I honestly don't think it would be. These are a small. These are a large. Let me get another give you up. These are a large. Okay. Let me get another give you Yeah, the lady I normally see with them says she works to deal with her nail. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Cause ma'am, if I'm be selling 12 to 15, are you mad? Come on now. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way. Need some meat on the bone now. I ain't no vegetarian. I need some meat on the bone. A little bit, just a little bit. These are a medium. I don't know why I like those, but I do like them. I really do. Those are medium. Yeah, I know I've been kind of trying to. I was supposed to be like joining the shorty committee. In KK, you see what I got on the shorty committee, but it's not working out for me. It's not working out for me because all the short nails be a little too short. They be like nubs. Like once I put them on my hand, they be like nubs, and it just doesn't work for me. These are large. These are large as well. They got that pearlescent vibe going on. They definitely got the pearlescent vibe. I like those. Those are large. Thank you for the hearts. Hi, Dapperman. Hi, Keely. These are medium. After we see these, we're going to load up this display. I have a lot. Those were cute. I like those. You're like, what, girl? Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her. You typed a little too fast, sweetheart. You like, what? Autocorrect? So you use that word on a regular? Oh, crazy word. Autocorrect really had me like I do type talk to text. It really be putting curse words in my stuff sometimes. I don't be cussing. Especially in no text. Especially in no text. Like it be having me say the B word and I'm like, wait, what? What? It really do. And if I would just send the message, say I didn't look at autocorrect and I just sent the message, I would be out here looking crazy. Hi, mama. This is a small, and we're about to load up the display. We are about to load up the display. All right, let's go ahead and load these up. These have a lot of jewels. Yeah, very much spring nails. I was surprised she looked out in that aspect. I thought they were just gonna give me some wintertime nails, but nope, she gave me spring nails. She actually did pretty well. These are fun girl vibes. Definitely like artsy, artsy fartsy, as J. Marie would say. Artsy fartsy. My girl, what do farts got to do with art? What do they have to do? You know, that is so cool to me. Oh, I like that. I don't know why that's so cool. I'm done. I'm done. I like that. I really did like that. I'm not gonna lie. The way that bounced around just did. The way that light bounced off it really did that for me. Those are medium. Smalls. I guess that's more of like a harsh, like a very harsh cat eye kind of nail. The other ones are more soft cat eye nails. And don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna show these again when I run them. This is just loading them up pretty much. These are all new. These are all new. And I'm about to be like exclusively where y'all come to my show, y'all gonna see nails that y'all have not seen nowhere else. I'm not saying these nails, I'm saying the nails that I'm going to have probably within the next month or two. Y'all gonna be like, I don't see these nails on nobody else's page. And I'm gonna be like, yep, you're not. And you're not going to. Especially, yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna be on. So just a forewarning. Save my future shows. Because you're gonna see you're gonna see something that nobody else has. Eventually. Okay, I'm not saying these nails again. I don't know why these are giving like Hawaiian kind of vibes to me. I don't know why. Probably not. I'm tripping. But that's what that gave to me. I like these. I really do like these. Who got that one? Maureen Powell. Congrats on the shipping givey. Congrats on the shipping givey. I like these. These are very artsy fartsy. Let's throw another givey up. Those are very artsy fartsy. Congrats on reduced shipping. She be like, y'all know, look, it's reduced shipping. You know, because some people really do be butthurt. I'm like, look now. I say it just so y'all know. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's run these. These are a large. After I run these, I'm putting them off to the side. And then after we're done with these, I'll load up the board. I was doing 2 shows because I have quite a few nails. All right. These are small. These are small. These are small. Those are a small. These are a medium. I'm trying to be a bystander. Be a bystander. Don't catch a stray. Be a bystander. Do not catch a stray. But girl, them little what you call it? Them other little nails I got. I don't know. I don't know. I really thank you so much. I really, really, really like them New Year nails. But I can't wear those like for 2 weeks. They have a lot of gems on them. Thank you so much. They have a lot of gems on them. So I would wear them with the sticky tabs. That's what I would wear those nails with. These are medium. I would definitely wear those other nails with the sticky tabs. And I don't know how people get the sticky tabs to actually last. Thank you so much. Oh yes, I looked at them, loved them, and I'm like, I would catch every hair strand. Yes, yes. How did that like? Does anybody here use the sticky tabs? Thank you so much. If so, how do you make those last? How do y'all make the sticky tabs last? Because whenever I tried the sticky tabs, I didn't. I'm not even gonna front. Because I tried the KDS glue my first time, and I was like, oh nah. And then I tried the Curve Life. After I did the Curve Life, I've been pretty much locked in with Curve Life. But how do y'all make the sticky tabs last? Or do y'all put them on with keeping it? Do y'all put them on in mind of these are small? Do y'all put them on with already in mind that you're just going to take them off like that day? Because I don't know how people make sticky tabs last. And from the looks of it, don't none of y'all use sticky tabs, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you because I wouldn't. But some people say they work, so these are large. It is what it is. These are a large as well. Very spring. I heard some. Wait, hold on. Because I know I ain't just see what I saw. I heard some folks place them, blow dry them to heat them up, then place the nails. What? Because I can feel the nail moving around. Moving around is crazy. These are a small. Moving around? That's why I didn't even try. They didn't even look like it was going to do it for me. Honestly. These are a small. Those are a small. Look at that cute little cherry. These are a medium. After we clear these out, we're going to load up the board. These are a medium. I'm about to run these because if y'all don't want these, I might put these off to the side for myself because I like these. It is it's to reduce the shipping. Yes, girl, things were moving like they were hanging on by a thread. These are a medium. These are a medium. I like those. I really like those. Very artsy. They're so artsy. I like those. These are very dainty. These are medium. How do you put them on? Curve Life glue. Curve Life glue. Curve Life. Can somebody drop that in the chat for her real quick? This is a small Curve Life glue. You start off by filing your nails some, like buffing it, not buffing it, like you kind of take the nail file and scratch it up, yeah, scratch it up a bit. Once you do that, once you scratch it up a bit, then I use the either acetone. Thank you so much, KK. KK, why you enter into that Gibby? Why you enter into that Gibby? KK? Why? What was you planning on doing with that Gibby, KK? I have a question. Why was you? What was you doing? Either way, I'm just saying. I'm just curious. These are smalls. All right, let's go ahead and load up this board. Let's go ahead and load up this board. These are a large, just in case. You gonna keep it in your pocket. I hear you. These are a medium. These are a medium. Put this at the top since they're kind of large. These are a small. Interesting, girl. Very. I'm like, why would you give me that? What it is, what it is. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Bookie Bud. These are a large. Oh, stuck to the blue part. Those are large. These are small. I thought the name said Maestra. It's May. I was thinking it said Maestra. That's how bad it is. Another give you up. Okay. These are a medium. Medium. Large. What are these? Medium. Moto. These are a medium. I got so many nails. It's ridiculous. These are a small. These are butterflies. That's cute. These are a large. You chunky. No. You. Best application file above your nail clean. Yeah, she literally dropped the whole. Yes, that's everything you need to do. These are a small. All right, we're about to run these. Let's throw the last one up there, a large. Okay, let's run these. Don't make no mess. Are y'all fine with me going to 3 seconds instead? Because if I do 3 seconds, I can get through a lot of these nails quicker. These curl out glue and hold for about 10 seconds. Before it dries for easier removal. Exactly. Exactly. And listen to that last part because I'll tell you right now, if you don't take that excess glue, especially off the underside, it's going to be really hard to remove sometimes. So should I take these down to 3 seconds so I can run through these nails? Because I'm telling y'all, I really have like at least like, I don't know. I have a lot. I have a lot of nails still to run through. A lot. These are a medium. These are a small. Oopsie. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Hi, Nanny B. Hi, Dan Show. These are a small. Hopping that give you to help reduce the shipping. These are a medium. These are a medium. I think they call those like sugar nails. These are a small. Watch the girl love videos for application because it really helps. And make sure you don't have the air bubbles when you press them on. No, that's perfect. You really looking out. Because I'm telling you, I crashed course my way through it. You are the only reason I really got into it. Of like, okay, I'm not gonna give up doing the press-ons. Cause I really was about to, especially with that KDS glue, it was just about to be a no-go. I can't even do laundry with the KDS glue. Yes, girl, seriously. If I would have did no, that KDS glue was a joke. Maybe for people, I don't know, some people it works for them though. They swear by it, but I feel like they must not be doing a lot. Cause I feel like I do too much to be wearing the KDS glue or the tabs, the sticky tabs. The sticky tabs was an absolute no-go. For a large. I might take this down to 3 seconds, y'all. Are y'all fine with that? Are y'all fine with me taking it down to 3 seconds? These are a medium. Okay, cactus. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down to 3 seconds. Okay. Will it let me though? Yes. Okay. 3 seconds. Perfect. These are medium. Okay. Those are medium. If you need me to rerun those, let me know because I did do that the last moment. But either way. These are a large with the cute little 3D hearts up there. These are a medium. These are a large. We're almost done running these. We're about to load up the board with some more new nails. These are a large. These are a small. These are a large. Just Google it. You can Google me, baby. These are a large. Congrats on that shipping, on that reduced shipping, Gibby. These are a medium. You're welcome. These are a medium. Okay. Let's go ahead and load this display up. Oof. Mediums. I like this color. I do. I really do. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it might not be all that to y'all, but I just like that color. That's a small. I would try to squeeze my finger in there, you know. Mediums believe that we can fit any size. We believe we can fit any size at this point. You know? Like in my mind, a small, I can fit it. You know, I can fit a small. All right, these are a large from the last one. Those are large. Those went all the way up top. These are some sugar nails. These are a small. That nice little lavender fading ombre color. I like that. These are a small. Giving very much spring. You know, staying Delulu is a Salulu. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. Those are cute. I can't believe those are large. Hold on, let me check. Those are kind of small. Those are so cute. They are. They really are. Yeah, these look like a large. They look like a large slash medium. Hold on. They say a large, but preferably, I might say these can be a medium as well. Y'all, to be on the safe side, I'm gonna say these are a medium, not a large. No, I'm gonna say these are a medium. I'm gonna say these are a medium because I looked at the sizing of them. To me, the sizing is usually what they are as for mediums specifically. If you don't know, so like mediums are the number on them is 1, 5, 4, 5. Then the pinky is like a 7 or something like that. I don't know, but I just know the thumb is usually for a large is a 0. Like these are a 0 for the thumb. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of that's how it goes. Yeah, and that thumb started off at a 1, so I'm gonna say that's a medium. These are cute too. These are small. It's got like some gold vibes on it. I think that's that candy they be eating. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They be putting vegetables in there too. Tomatoes. Too cute for you. They be putting tomatoes, all that extra stuff in there. Tony, can you stop growling? Can you stop growling? Okay. Those are a small. These are like, to me, these, look how they did that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all got to see what I see. Why did they do that? They made these round, right? But these to me don't even look round. Do they look round to y'all? They don't look as round. The thumb don't look as round. This might look as round, but that thumb don't look as round. Those are small. They're cute. But that's what I said. Yeah, right? These are large. These are a small. See, hold on. These are small. Yes, these are definitely a small. I had to check it, y'all. If something look like a medium to me, I'm gonna look at it. These are small. The thumb is 2. Those are definitely a small. They didn't even put a size on this one. Golly, what are we doing? These are going to be a medium. You gotta check behind these folks. These are a medium. Let me tell y'all something. I saw some Gias on somebody's page, and they weren't Gias. To me, none of these are Gias. Danny, you won that givey. Congrats on reduced shipping. None of these are Gias. Maybe this one would be a Gia because of the gems and stuff. But let me show y'all what a Gia is to me. Let me show y'all what a Gia is to me. Like, this is a Gia. You know what I'm saying? That's a Gia. Other stuff, this is a Gia. These are bangle Gias. You know what I'm saying? But regular nails are not Gias to me. It's just not. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta fix this real quick. And I'm about to run those nails. Okay. Woo. All right, let me go and run these. Oh, I gotta load it up a little bit more. Okay. Those are cute. Hold on, what is that? Who is Gia? Gia are like supposed to be like bougie nails with a whole bunch of like a better quality nail, cuter designs. That's what they call them, Gias. And girl, I didn't know until somebody dropped it in my chat one time, and I was like, "Who is Gia? What is that? What is that?" But yeah, somebody explained it to me. These, oh, let me get that. Give me up. These are a medium. These are a medium. A nail's a nail, cute or ugly nail. Right, they be having categories for stuff. I be like, look, all I need is a price category. That's all I need. All that other category stuff, that I don't care. Water nails, how much is it? How much is the nail? You know, come on. You beating around the bush. You beating around the bush. Tell me how much it is. Give me the category of the price. You know, that's all I need. Go ahead and get to that Gibby so y'all can get that reduced shipping. Those nails right there, I just had are pretty heavy. They are. Very baby-like nails. I like those. Baby blue, the hearts. I like that. Soft colors. These are very springtime. He fussing at my husband to get him some food. He fussing at you to get him some food. Mm-hmm. Rawr, rawr. Literally. The boy is like an emo child right now. Y'all look at that. Hold on. Look how they got this. I like that. Yeah. Stop. Stop kicking. Because I really was like, ooh, hold on. You're so welcome. Enjoy the reduced shipping. The reduced shipping Givy. The new reduced shipping Givy is up. These are a small. If you're a cat person, that is a vibe. Those are a small. These are a small. See, I didn't think these were nubbies, but when I put stuff like this on my finger, these are nubbies. Did y'all know that? I was thinking it would give me a little length, a little something cute. Yeah, just cute. They ain't nothing else but cute because they cute on your nail. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do nubbies. I don't care how cute they are. These are medium, y'all. These are a medium, and these are medium. Love me a nice shorty. You gotta send me some because I'm trying to get into shorter nails. I'm trying to get into shorter nails and it's not working. It's not working. These are cute. I'm trying to get into short nails. Those were a large. My bad, y'all. Those were a large. But every time I try to get into short nails, there's just a longer nail that looks better than the short nails that I was looking at. You know what I'm saying? But those were a small. My bad, y'all. These are a large. Hi, Brandon. I get enough. I know, right? Girl, I told you I had split my other nail in half. Like I had bent the pinky nail and it split like right there, and I didn't notice one of them until I had took the nail off. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, now I have to go to short nails, and girl, it didn't work. I think I didn't really wear no short nails yet. I didn't. I haven't worn no short nails yet. Those were a medium. These are a large. These are a large. These are large as well. Some sugar nails. I like them. That ombre. But yeah, girl, I had to switch. These are large. I was talking about I had to switch, and I ain't switched nothing. I haven't switched anything not one time yet. These are a medium, a nice deep purple. Okay, let's go ahead and load these up. Tonight's show I'm probably gonna have to be early. Only thing for sure is I prefer square, and most of them are square round, so I got sharpen them up. I agree. That's my thing. So we're probably on the same page. These are a small. Those are a small. Those are some nubbies. These are a medium. These are medium. These are the duckies. Y'all have seen those. These are a medium. You don't. You better. You better. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not doing this with you because I actually had some duckies in here that were about to make it onto my hand now. About to. Because I might do duckies for my short nails. Brandon, congrats on the Givey. Congrats on the reduced shipping. Congrats on the reduced shipping. Those are a medium. These are a large. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a medium. Sorry. These are a large. These are like strawberry to me. I don't know if that's what they were going for. That reminds me of like strawberry vibes. I saw them trumpets. You try to force me to look at me. Ma'am. There's actually, you know, the ones, the long, huge ones, those ones that you're talking about, girl, those are really about to make it onto my nails. But I think those were large and they're heavy. I'm like, I can't wash dishes with those. There's no way I can wash dishes with those. Those were a large. These are a medium. Those are a medium. These are a small. These are a small. All you need is a pill. You know what? You ain't got to go that far. You're being rude. You're being rude. Okay. I like them. You're yucking my yum right now. Bucket and all. Those are large. Oh my goodness. Why is she coming for my duckies like that? I really like the duckies though. There's a few pair of duckies that I was actually going to wear. I think I have more of them in the $9 ones. I have like one of them in the $6 ones. Some are actually really cute. Don't you sit here and do that. Don't do that. And now you want to switch up? Don't do that. Don't do that, ma'am. These are mediums. These are mediums. Okay, let's go ahead and run these so we can clear off the board. Y'all, we are making it down to the pile. Like designs, but they're not for me. You know what? I'm gonna wear a pair one day and they're gonna be for us. And you're gonna ask me to get you a pair and I'm gonna look at you sideways, okay? Just want you to know. I just want you to know because things look different on hand. Okay? Things seriously look different on hand. Those are medium. You know, they give very like when I see somebody with with duckies, I immediately think you got that little fat hook on the back of your arm. I immediately think you got that little fat hook on the back of your arm if you're wearing some duckies. It's not a bad thing. It's just that's what I think of when I see duckies. And then I'm gonna have them up there. Hold on. Still look like you could scoop salsa with it. Yeah, I should show you the nails she thinks she talk about. Lord. Look at them nails, y'all. That's the nails she talk about. That's the nails she talk about. Those are long. Yeah, I have a bunch of small. I have a bunch of small. These are small. In that duck. Oh, I got some smalls in the duckies. Hold on. In that duck. I got smalls in the duckies. Are you talking about duckies? These are small. Or are you just talking about in general? And I got more smalls. These are just what's on the board. These are small. Let me see. Bitty bitty bum bum. Everything else I have up here. I'm about to refill the board. So when I refill the board, I'm gonna throw some more smalls up there. But I have all sizes. I legit have all sizes. I listen to y'all. I really listen to y'all. Everyone has different size nails and we all have nail envy. So at this point, I'm just equally, whenever I'm restocking nails or telling my nail lady like what I want, I just let her know, look, these are the designs I want. I don't care what does like how you do this. I want this specific number. I love the duck, but I can't fit a medium. Oh yeah, I have smalls in the duck nails. I definitely have smalls in the duck nails. I'm gonna show you a small. Let me show you. Let me show you. These are small. These are small. I love long almonds. Of course you do, because I like long almonds too. Those are small. These are just the $6 nails, but I have, like, to me, I have cuter nails in the $9. Like, when we go up, I tell people when we go start going up in price, that's when you start seeing, like, I'll actually wear these nails. You get what I'm saying? And let me see. I thought I had. It's buried down somewhere in here. Let me go ahead and clear these out and let me load this board back up. Go ahead, hop into that Gibby to go ahead and reduce that shipping. Please, please, please. Help you, help me, help you. Okay. These are a large. And like I said, I'm going to throw some smalls, some larges, some mediums on this board when I restock the display shortly. These are mediums. People that have small nails, I feel like y'all have cute hands. I'm sorry. It's just what it is, okay? I'm 5'2". I wish I was 5'2" with the cutest little tiny hands, but I got like sausage fingers, so it just is what it is, you know. All right, let's load up this board. So these are large. These are what you saying thank you for, because she liked the almonds. Well, congrats on the Gibby. That will help reduce the shipping. These are a small, some penguin nails. These are a medium. These are medium. Some coffin nails. These are a large. Squoval. Squoval, yes. Literally. Like, you having small fingers. She be having small fingers, but she be so mad when somebody got a design that's not in small. These are a medium. Those were a medium. Let me see. These are large. I like these. Personally, I really do like these. Hey. These are large. These are a small. Those are a small. These are large. Hello, Kel. Those are a large. Let's see. These are large. Just showing y'all real quick. And then when you run them, you'll see them up close. These are large. These are large. I feel like I grabbed from one area, so all of these are like pretty much a lot of larges. These are small. These are small. Y'all gonna see them better when I run them, but these are small. All right, a great Sunday. No, seriously, thanks for the hearts. I don't know if I saw hearts. I might be delusional, but I saw something go across the screen. These are a medium. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you. We're hearting the screen. These are small, some small nubbies. Those are small. And I forgot who said that, but whoever said that, you're hilarious for calling them nubbies, because that stuck in my head. These are a medium. Thank you so much for hearting the screen. These are um, these are a medium. I know, girl, they're gorgeous. Those were a medium. This is a medium. These are definitely coquette vibes. That gem though, you know, like we were doing so well to where I would actually put those on my hand. They could have just did that gem and just did another little bow. Just kept it simple, but they didn't want to. These are a large. These are a medium. Okay. We're probably gonna fill up this board about 4 more times. Let's go ahead and run these, y'all. These are a large. And I will say try to catch these when you can, because once they go off the screen, they kind of fly off into the abyss. These are small. So as soon as you see something and you want me to rerun it, just please catch it as quickly as you can, because they, like I said, they kind of go off into the abyss. Okay. Give me a second. I will get another Gibby up. These are medium. These are a medium. Okay. These are a small. These are 3D. They do have that 3D strawberry up there. These are medium coffins. What are we doing? I thought we were trying. The trying just kind of like missed the mark. I thought we were trying, Keiko. But these are cute. I can't lie. They're cute. They are cute. We did, but those talks. You know what? That's why you don't be saying nothing. Because you know I'm going to talk you out of it. You know I'm going to talk you out of it. I'm going to try to talk you out of it. So that's why you don't say nothing when you see them. You don't say not a word. It's going to be a whole bunch. If you say one word, it's going to be a whole bunch of no ma'am. Mm-mm. These are a small. It's going to be a whole bunch of mm-mm. Mm-mm. No ma'am. You said you were trying. You did not try, ma'am. These are a medium, but nobody tells you how difficult it is to go into a room and just like look at stuff, just sightsee. It's so hard. It's so difficult because it's something you're gonna see something. I did it. Maybe the song without. Are you serious? Wait, how long? How long has it been, ma'am? Because what are we talking about? What buying what exactly, ma'am? Because I got an order for you last night. So what are you talking about? These are large. So what do we talk about? These are large. These are a medium. Hey, that's different. That was soaps and butters. A different category. Okay. Those were mediums. These are mediums. These are. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm just let y'all see them. How did I know? Is the question. How did I know? That's the sad part. It's not the fact that I knew. It's just how did I know? It's literally how did I know? Okay, I'm done. We just looking now. We just looking now. Give me the option to talk you out of it. And with me knowing now that I be knowing, I'm always gonna talk you out of it. These are large. But I mean, I got free shipping now. So basically, like everything is low key kind of like free. And like the price is the price. And I know that's what you're saying in your head, but that's not true. That's not true. Okay. It's just not true. These are large. They should have gave me these in a medium. It would have made life so much easier. It truly would have made life so much easier. Now these are cute. These are small. Oh Lord. Mm-mm. 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 No. No. Okay? They're cute, they're small, but no. These are large. Yep. Those are cute though. I'm not gonna lie, those are cute. These are large. Those are cute. If they were a medium, girl, they'd be right up beside me. These are medium. Let's go ahead and clear off this board after this one. Yeah, they're cute. Let's go ahead and load up this board. These are large. These can go all the way to the top. What's wrong, Tony? These are large. He just be mad. These are large. What are these? These are large. Hold on, let me grab some. Literally, girl. Literally. What is good with you? All right. These are a small. You know, because he needs somebody. Because obviously we not doing him good enough. These are a large. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Of course you see the background. Of course you do. These are very artsy fartsy. Congrats on the giveaway. That will help reduce the shipping. Congrats on the shipping givey. These are I'm picking these out, y'all. I be feeling like my voice changed with certain stuff, but I'm just looking. These are a medium. These are a large. I like that cat eye. I really like that cat eye. It gives like two designs of one. Those are large. These are a small. These are a large. Muriel is Jamaican. I don't care what nobody tells you and tries to lie to you and say Muriel is Jamaican. She's just albino. That's all. They try to make it seem like she's Scottish or whatever. Muriel is not Scottish. She's Jamaican. Okay? Don't let folks lie to you in front of your face like that. Don't. These are small. Muriel just be ditzy sometimes too. That be getting on my nerves. Like, Muriel, you know what's going on. Courage is over here fighting for his life to save you. You just acting like you don't know what's going on. Muriel, really? These are large. She be acting like she don't know. And I can't stand that old man. These are large. These are a medium. These are kind of cute. Those are a medium. I like that nail. This nail I really like, and this nail I really like. Eustace. Yes, Eustace. His name need to be Eugene or something, because, child, he is worrisome. He's evil. He always called a dog stupid, but really, he really slow. Like, really. These are a large. These are a lot of larges up here. These are a medium. Those are a medium. That's why Courage don't like his tail. Courage be trying to he be trying to off him. Courage really be trying to off him. These aren't up there yet, but these are cute to me, y'all. I don't know why I like that. All right, let's run these and move on to the next sets. Very, I'm trying to off him. These are a large. Okay. Large. Those are nubbies. These are large. You got a nice, I would say this is coffin. Sometimes it's hard to tell between coffin and ballerina nails, right? Because a lot of times, to me, ballerina nails are not as, how you say it? Ballerina nails aren't as blunt as coffin nails. You know what I'm saying? But ballerina and coffin to me kind of go hand in hand. They really don't look that different. These are a small. These are a large. And don't forget, I will have a show later on tonight. So please save that show later on tonight, especially if you're just joining, because you might have missed a few nails. It's more about the size of them. Right. Right. Like, I'd be real confused. I'm like, what's the difference? What is the difference? These are a medium. These are a medium. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I feel like the only reason I can do this show right now is because my husband is home and these kids not gonna act a fool. That's it. If it was just me by myself, I don't think this could be possible. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. These are small. Get that cute little flower on the side. These are large. That's why I asked for my babies. You see what I'm saying? Quiet. Usually I be having to end the show early because they start cutting up. No. You see what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. These are large. I like those so much. I'm not gonna lie. These are small. That's like a little rose right there. These are large. I feel like if you're a Cowboys fan, this kind of is up your alley. It's definitely giving me like Cowboys fan. These are large. Because they would be cutting up in the middle of the day. Absolutely. These are large. These are small. Congratulations on the reduced shipping. These are a small. These are a medium. You're so welcome. Enjoy the reduced shipping. So it does help to reduce the shipping on your purchases. These are a medium. These are a medium. Those are a medium. Let me see. Let's get this display loaded up. Yeah, I've seen these before. Those are mediums with a little flame at the tips. These are medium. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. I don't know. I like those. I don't know why I like them. I shouldn't like them, right? But I do like them. I really do. These are a small. These are a small. Let me see. And don't forget to enter to that Gibby to help reduce the shipping. These are a medium. These are a large. Let's see. These are a medium. Those are cute. Those are medium. Girl, not her texting me. Oh my gosh. I was like, who the heck? What? I'm thinking it's a customer. Girl, because they really been coming to my house. I had to stop the live because I don't go to the flea market like that during the winter now. So they're not used to not seeing me out there. So they just been pulling up. You know what I'm saying? These are large. Because I'm not going to be out there. These are a medium. I like that. So on this nail, you got the big heart. And on these nails, you got like small hearts. But I like that. I do. I was actually about to put these on. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. They were just too short. I was really about to put these on because they got a little fishies. I do like that. I don't know why. I did. I really did. Those are medium. But those were really about to make it onto my nail. I like them. I really did. And these, they're cute. Hey, Nemo. These were about to make it onto my nail, but they were just too short. Some chrome vibes. These were definitely going to make it onto my nail, but they were just too short for me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. These are large. I was trying my hardest to get it together and I couldn't. I was fighting with the person inside me. It was just like, girl, you know you need to put on the nubbies. You know you need to help. You need to put on them nubbies. And in my mind, I was like, I do need to put on the nubbies, but I'm not. I'm not there yet. This is Press One. Press One's Anonymous. Press One's Anonymous. First step is denial. Okay. Press One Anonymous. We meet up every Thursday. We listen and we don't judge. Except on the inside. You can judge a little on the inside. Just a little bit. These are medium. Let me throw one more set up there and then we'll go ahead and run these. Got a nice little spring set. These are medium. These definitely are 100% to me spring. Like you ready for the summertime. All right, let's go and run these and we'll move on. All right, let's run these. These are mediums with the flame at the bottom. These are mediums with the nice little gold accents. Those are mediums. These are smalls. Very dainty. I like the light color, the pastel vibes. Those were small. These are medium. Finding Nemo vibe. Finding Nemo. I like it. I do. These are medium. These are medium. Spooky girl vibes. These are medium. Another spring set. These are a medium. And don't forget, enter into that Gibby to help reduce the shipping. Okay. These are a medium. I like these. I'm not going to lie. And I'm pretty sure these probably would be nubbies on my hand, but these might have to be the set that I have to do it for. But these are a medium. Keep. You know, I should, right? Okay. I'll put them off to the side. I'm going to give them a while. If they are still there, by the time I change sets, then I will go ahead and put them on. You got that, Mirka. Congrats on the reduced shipping. These are a medium. Congrats on the reduced shipping. These are a small. These are a small. These are a large. Very Y2K vibes. Those are a large. Smalls. I like that. I don't know why I like these. You know I like that pink. They do. They do. They do. I feel like you have to be a particular person working a particular job to wear these gems. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be putting them on the cutest nails too, with the perfect like little blush look, and it just be like, why would you do that? But obviously, people buy them because they keep making them. They keep making them. So these are a medium. Those are a medium. You know I wanted those. I bet you did. These are a large. Girl, you see what I'm saying? Now Papa ain't in here. Now we gonna say, Mommy, what are you doing? Don't come over here, girl. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, I play for day. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. These are a medium. These are a large. And then we're about to go ahead and load up this board. Tonight's gonna be a late night. You see how long it's taking me to get through these, what you call it? Girl, who was hard in the screen? Because I know you know I like these. The fact that they're a large is irking my nerves. The only reason I say that is because I can do a large, but then that's when they start looking like press-ons. When I do a medium, they don't be looking like press-ons. But when I do a large, that's when they start kind of teeter-tottering to starting to look like press-ons. These are a medium. These are a medium. Let me go ahead and put a Gibby up and load up this board. All right. Those are cute too. These are a large. Let me see if I can get it like this. Okay. Who, girl? Who? A shadow? Girl, what? Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, darling. Girl. These are medium. Okay, Kill, don't say nothing. These are large. These are cute. I like the 3D. I really like when they actually take the time to make things 3D. These are a large. Yeah, I know you was about to. Girl. These are a small. Large. This is a 3D cherry. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Okay. Little 3D cherry. These are a large. I'm surprised nobody grabbed those. Those are cute. These are a medium. These are a large. I think I had those before. Okay, Kel, when you see these, keep your mouth shut. These are a medium. And guess what? I was about to put those on my hand. But once I put them on my finger, I was like, nah, that's not my vibe. Immediately, not my vibe. These are a small. Those are a small. Yeah. These are, I like these. I did like these. These are medium. I don't know what it is. I really did like these. I'm not into skulls and stuff though. These are a medium. Autumn jewels. You know, I'm not gonna yuck no one yum. These are small. Tonight's show is gonna be ridiculous because I don't know how I want to run through these nails quick. These are large. These are a large. These are a small. These are dope small. For some nubbies, I feel like those are pretty cool. Like, I really, really want those in a medium. Because those are some nubbies that I'm just like, ooh, I like those. These are cute. These are a large. Those are cute. Those are a large. These are a small. These are a large. I like that bow in the last set. Girl, what bow? I know that like holographic, whatever you call it, looking bow. It is cute. It is cute. It don't have no right being a large though. It don't. It don't have no right being a large. It needs to be a medium, like pronto. These are a medium. Oh, let's put that down there. All right, we are almost through the $6 set, y'all. Let's go ahead and do this. These are a medium. Thank you for the hearts. These are medium. These are a large. These, oh, girl, oh, I almost dropped you. Oh my gosh. I almost knocked you out, Bookie. That's how you feel, you know? A DV, I'm about to catch a DV or whatnot. That quick. That quick. Those are a large. See, I almost did it again. I almost did it again. Just upset. These are medium. Those are medium. They be putting the best effects on the worst nails. Seriously, they be putting the best effects on the worst nails. Look now. I know you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Okay? You're not. I just want to give you up. You're not. You're not swiping on them. You're not. I'm telling you, you're not. You see how quick I threw them away? I threw them. I threw them away. No more. These are a large. These are a large. Into the abyss. These are a large. These are a large. These are a small. Thank you so much for the hearts. These are a small. After this, we're going to fill up this. I feel like we can fill this up one last time, and then we can move on to the $9 sets. These are a large. And the giveaway is to help reduce shipping. Okay. These are a large. These are a large. These are a medium. Medium duckies. These are a large. Nice little cherry bob. Let's see. These are a small. These are a cutesy little small. These are a large. Oopsie. Oop. We're just gonna leave that there. These are a small, large. Whew. That would have been a horrible mix-up. That would have been a horrible mix-up. These are a medium. These are a small. And then I be seeing people ask for extra smalls, and I'm like, oh, you got extra smalls? Jenna, hi, Boogie Butt. You got extra smalls? Oh my gosh. Hi, Jenna Benna. How you doing? These are a large. And don't forget, y'all, I will have a show later on tonight. These are smalls. Good. Hi, Rooney. These are a small child size nails, but they have so many cute styles. Literally. They really do go extravagant on the what you call it, help me, they really do go extravagant on the extra small nails. All right, after this we're going to load up the board like probably one last time, and then we're moving on to the OMG, I love this, right, literally. Hey, Wookie, but no, for real, smalls. These are larges. These are smalls. Hold on, let me get this straight. These are smalls, very much springtime. These are mediums. These are larges. Welcome in, welcome in. These are larges, and hopping that give you to help reduce the shipping. These are mediums, very springtime vibes. These are mediums. These are mediums. These are smalls. Smalls. Now I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put it off to the side. These are mediums. I really like these. I really like those. All right, and we're getting up to the last bit. Finally. Oh, these are cute. Hold on. But we're getting up to the last bit. All right, let's throw these up there. These are mediums. These are larges. I like those. These are larges, and definitely hop into that Gibby to help reduce the shipping. These are smalls. These are, let's see, these are mediums. These are mediums. These are smalls. These better be, hold on. They put an S up there, but you know you got to check behind, folks. Congrats on the shipping, Gibby. These are smalls. That is to help reduce the shipping. These are smalls. We're going to finish loading these up, and then we're going to run these. These are a medium. Some sugar nails. Those are a medium. These are a medium. Let's see. These are a medium. Okay. These are a small. I'm just going to put the rest up here so we can get to it. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. And your oil weight works great. Ooh, I'm glad you said that. I showed you I got the jars. I forgot all about them darn jars. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said that. I totally forgot that I was going to do that. And these are the last ones. And I'm going to go ahead and run these. These are mediums. Let's get running. Okay. These are a medium. Okay. These are a large. These are a medium. I like these little bangle nails I'm about to show. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a medium. And if these stay here, by the time it's time for me to go ahead and put a new set on, I'm definitely going to put these on. These are a large. I'm bringing myself to start wearing shorties. I'm trying to bring myself to start wearing shorties. These are a large. But it's just not working. I don't understand. Whenever it comes to me actually putting on short nails, it just doesn't go in my favor. It's just like my body says no. My body is telling me yes. Thank you. Hold on. The fact she said today is like, dang. Your nails are cute today. These are small. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium, some springtime nails. These are a medium. And again, I will have a show later on tonight. So please, please, please save that show tonight. These are a small. These are small. These are a medium. These are a medium. Let's see. These are a small. These are a small. These are also a small. These are a medium. Those are a medium. These are a large. I don't know why I like these. I shouldn't, but I do. These are a large. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. I think the rest of these, oh, I got 3 more mediums or 2 more mediums left and then a small. This is a medium. Medium. I gotta fix that nail because that's getting on my nerves. I don't know. It's not OCD. It's just I don't like that. Like, do they be in a rush? Because why y'all just be putting nails up there any kind of way? That's a medium. No, they look good all the time. I was saying that because you one of them nails you know I have. I'm messing with you, girl. I'm messing with you. You know I have. You know I really have. Those were a medium. These are a small, and we're about to move on to the $9 sets. These are a small. All right, let's move on to the $9 sets. Oh, these are a large. That's just my nose. These are a large. Okay, now we're officially done. We're moving on to the $9 sets. All right, let's move on to the $9 sets. The $9 sets are a vibe. Okay. Let's run giving. Let's get these $9 sets up. Pinned. I'm almost finished. These are larges. Mediums. These are mediums. Let's get the top. So I don't fuck the other nails. Mediums. Larges. And don't say nothing, KK. These are mediums. What are these? Mediums. Oof, oof. Stop it. Why are you being so bright? Okay, these are mediums. Smalls. These are smalls. Very fun bags. These are smalls. Why do I always get like the fun vibes? These are a large. Let's see. I'll let these go for $6. These are mediums. If y'all want these, let me know now because I'm about to throw them off in the $6 pile. These are mediums. Yeah, these are mediums, okay? And I'm going to do these for $6 if y'all want those. These are small. All right, we're almost done. These are a medium. I like these. Those are a medium. These are a large. These are a large. These are a medium. Let's see. These are a medium. And lastly, these are a medium. Okay, let's go ahead and run these. And that's it for the $9 set. So we're moving on to the 12. Okay, these are a large. These are a medium. These are a small. Thank you. Thank you for hearting the screen. These are super cute. These are a medium. It's a nice little quality French set. Very dainty. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. And after this, we're moving on to the $12 sets. And then we have the 15s after that. These are a medium. These are gorgeous. These are a medium. These are a small. These are cute. These are a small. These are a small. I know. I already know. And I know. I already know. These are a small. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. And after these, we'll move on to the $12 sets. These are medium. I'm gonna just take those home. No, you're not. You're cute, girl. Those are cute. Those are medium. The other ones were really cute though. You know which ones I like. Those green ones were so cute. Which green ones are y'all talking about? Hold on. I told y'all they go into the abyss. Are you talking about these or these? You talking about one or two? Because these are cute. Stop. KKL. These are cute. These mediums are cute. Yeah, they have. They basically have a home here. These are a large. These definitely give alt vibes. Those are a large, and these are the last ones for the $9 category, and then we're moving on to the 12. These are a medium. Those are a medium. All right. Ooh, y'all, why was I throwing all the in the same box? That was horrible. I was over here throwing the what you call it, sets right into the $6 sets. Not smart at all. At least they right on time. Yeah, it's funny, right? I'm over here stressed. Yeah, at least it was not a whole bunch, and they're somewhat right on top. Okay, I think I got them all. I think I'm probably gonna be on tonight's live and be like, these weren't supposed to be in there. What? That's how life is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. All right, let's move on to the $12 set. All right. Let's move on to the $12 set. These are the 12s. These are large. These are a medium. These are a small. These are a large. Large. I like that now. These are a large. And I also have these in a small. I might have them in a medium too. These are a large. Pointy. Those are a large. These are a large. These are a large. Those are a large. Let me see. Ma'am. These are a large. I didn't make them. These are a large. Large. Oh, these are small. My bad, y'all. These are small, but I do have them in other sizes as well. Here are these. These are medium. Bubblegum stick. Whatever you call them, I actually like them. Ma'am. These are a large. These are a medium. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go with these for like the short nails, because these are the only ones I can actually get with for the duckies. These are the medium, so I have a small, medium, and a large in these fairy looking nails. So a small, medium, and large, and the fairy looking nails. Hold on, I gotta fix this. It's gonna irk my nerves. Okay. So those are really small, medium, and large. Let me see. These are a small. You do. That's sad you said you think, and I know that you do. These are a medium. Oops, sorry. Child, why does it keep shining like stupid? There you go. These are a medium. So I have these available so far in a small and a medium. I probably got a large. Every time I see them, you do. That's your second time. That's your second time. Yeah, I got them in a small, medium, and large. I got these in a small, medium, and large. I only have these available in a small right now. And I only have these available in a large. These are a small. You can't even see. There we go. I was trying to make sure y'all could see the top wasn't missing on that, because to me it looked like the top was missing. But these are a small. These are a medium. They're cute. I'm not gonna lie. These are a medium. These are a medium. I was liking these two. Okay. And that is it. Oh no, I got these available in a small too. So I have these in a small and a large. Let's go ahead and run these. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Okay, we gotta move you, because you just kind of doing the most. There we go. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and run these. Let's go ahead and run these. These are a large. These are a large. Thank you so much for hearting the screen. These are cute to me. These are really cute to me. These are a medium. And again, I'll be back on tonight, so please save the show for tonight, especially if you missed out on the 6-hour sets. Definitely save the show for tonight. These are a large. These are these are a large. Whose? Who's what? These are a large. Who's wearing those? Somebody that likes stuff like, people like stuff like that. People are into stuff like that. Not me personally, but yes, people like stuff like that. People do, I'm telling you. So I have these available in a small and a large. Okay. I have them available in a small and a large. Okay. I have these available in a small. I have these available in a small, medium, and a large. Okay. I have these available in a small, medium, and a large. They're so cute. They definitely give forest fairy vibes. I have these available in a small. Have those in a small. Have these in a large. Smalls. What are these? Mediums. Very glitz. These, I have these available in a small, medium, and a large. I have these in a small, medium, and a large. These are a small. Wow. They're sharp though. So I know you poking yourself. These are a large. These are a large. What are these? These are large as well. Probably so. These are a medium. These are a medium. Literally. You know me, I do not care. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a medium. These are a large. Look, what else am I doing? What? You should know. Out of all people, you should know. All right, now we're moving on to the last little bit. These are the 15s. All right, these are the 15s. Let's see. Let's put these up. These are the 15s. There we go. All right. So, you know, we got these. We got these in a large. We got these in a medium. We got these in a small. We got these in a medium. Let's see. So we've already had these in a small, medium, and a large. That's the medium. What's this? These are a large. Mediums. Yup. These are another small. So we got those in a small, medium. I don't think I have them in a large though, which is a bummer. I have these in a small. And then I have these in a large. So the only, let's go and run those. Let's go ahead. Do you sell baby powder? Mm. I had somebody ask me if I could show them how to take off nails. They're like, can you show me how to take them off? I don't know why all the trolls do that. Like, they always ask the same questions, but it's like, kind of like, if you're going to troll, at least be creative. Just be a little creative, you know? But it's been like three or four trolls asking the same question. To say hi, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be back on tonight, though. I will be back on tonight for sure. These are a large. I really like the gummy bears. They're just long. These are a medium. I have these available in a small and a medium. This is the last medium. I am. I'm almost done. Why you drop the lotion? Why you drop the lotion? You see what I'm saying? I have these available in a medium and a small. I have these available in a medium. It's baby. Oh, diabolical. Diabolical. And then lastly, these are the larges. These are the larges. Those are the largest. Unfortunately, they're a large. I think I could wear them now. They're long. They're just too long. Way too long for me. But they're for somebody. Alright, y'all. That is it. That is all. I am finished. Thank y'all much for stopping in, for joining. And I will see y'all later on tonight. Good day. Have a good day. Toodles. Toodles.